Hi, I'm Bree Johnson, and we're going to do a shoulder mobility exercise. And what you're going to need is a block, and you're going to take this block and you're going to place it between your hands like so. So the inner edges of your wrists and your forearms are going to press against the outer edges of your block. Your palms are going to be facing up toward the ceiling. And then you're going to start to just move the block away from your body, reach it away, and then start to reach it up toward the ceiling. Now watch as you start to lift the block a little higher that your chest doesn't help lift the block. So what we're doing, or what I often see, is a lot of us will bring our arms up and then the chest tries to help, our rib cage lifts up. So instead, I want you to bring your ribs down, chest more level, so that we're just bringing the movement just into your arms. Your torso isn't going to help you. The arms are just going to lift and lower. So once you've got your ribs and your chest in this more neutral position, you're going to bring your arms again forward, and we're going to bring them up toward the ceiling while you're gently pressing the outer edges of your wrists into the block. And then there's going to be a point where you can't really move that block any higher without bringing the ribs up, and that's where you're going to stay. So while you're watching this, you're still going to keep that block between your hands, and you're reaching, reaching, reaching. Now, if you're used to being able to bring your arms straight up to the ceiling like that, you're going to notice that your range of motion may seem really limited. In fact, you might notice that you actually can't even get the arms quite over the head. And that's perfect because that's what the block is doing. The block is here to put your arms in a very specific position, in this externally rotated position. And in the external rotation position of your arms, and then keeping it in that position, bringing that block up over your head, will start to wake up some tight spots, maybe in your traps, triceps, maybe in your lats, chest, wherever you're going to feel it. And I recommend staying at that edge, staying at that place where you can't lift your arms any higher without lifting the chest. Stay there, stay for a couple extra breaths, and then exhale and breathe. And then come on back down. Some other variations that you can do with that. So I recommend going up and down with that a few times, right? So we're lifting, we're lowering, you're feeling the work, you're feeling the stretch. And then you could also move to the side. So I'll show that at the front here. So again, move over to one side with a rotation, and then over to the other side with a nice little rotation coming from the rib cage. So the ribs rotate over your pelvis. We reach, and then we come forward, and then we rotate over like so. So this is really nice. You can see that it's not necessarily going to give you that stretch sensation, but it's going to give you a lot of new fabulous work to improve the range of motion and strength in your shoulders, back, and chest.